a near perfect market breadth. I mean, you just look at the screen and then you get excited. Oh my God, I mean, what is this? Is it too good to be true? No, ladies and gentlemen, this is the market, and that is a classic open of the market where everything is going higher. Everything, and I think the broader market in my book will be the first one to go higher. So more than the Nifty, more than the Sensex, I think the story for me today would be the small cap index, and mark my words when I say that the small cap index today will be marching much higher than the other stocks, because for HDFC Bank, Reliance, those stocks did not fall last week. The sensitive stocks fell last week, and that's where the change would come. For example, cement could easily see a comeback. Trade deal with China is in place and could be in place. But the bogey stocks today could be pharmaceuticals. I've not looked at it, but let's understand that. Let's understand where pharma stocks are. Yeah.
Well, yes, pharma stocks are indeed taking a hit because it's Sun Pharma that is actually down 5% as we speak right now, and stocks like Aurobindo Pharma, Lupin are also having a reaction with a cut of almost 2% as we speak. But the F&O gainer today is Indigo as well as Indian Hotels, because after that official ceasefire announcement, though there are some violations, but Indigo as well as Indian Hotels, a 6 to 9% jump up is what we are seeing in these particular counters. Do remember, on the back of so much announcement and so much worries around how the tourism sector might get hit, these stocks were hammered in the week gone by. Other than that, what's doing well is DLF, almost a 6% jump up on that particular stock. Stocks like BSC, Adani Green, NHPC, these are some of the other gainers in the F&O side. But within the Nifty 50, Adani Enterprises definitely leading it from the front. Adani Ports, almost a 4% jump up. Trent, L&T, these are also some of your movers. What as a pack and as a sector is doing well, let's also watch out for that. It's Nifty Realty, which is leading it from the front, almost a 4% jump on this particular counter. Metals are shining bright with a 3% of uptick, and definitely all eyes on the broader markets because it's small cap as well as mid cap. The index is having a gain of over 3% as we speak right now, and definitely outperforming the benchmark indices. The breadth of the market looks very cheerful. The advance and decline ratio, if we see, then just 100 stocks are declining on the NSE side, and a big cool off is what we are seeing in India VIX as well. 20% cut is what we are seeing on this particular in this particular index, hovering around that 17 odd mark. So pharma is definitely not in the pink of health, but well, of course, the sectoral and the benchmark indices, what a move. But Aditya, help us understand, what do you make out of this particular gap up, and which are your stock specific picks?
Srishti, absolutely bang on when you mentioned about the VIX, because on Friday itself, we were looking at an elevated level on VIX, and 2320 was the level which usually is the zone from where it has been turning around. And today we have seen VIX down 20%. So it shows comfort in the market, absolutely, post a gap up opening. And if VIX sustains below the level of 18, I think easily market will test levels of 24,800, 24,900 on the upside. We are almost on the verge of breaking into this consolidation zone, breaking out of that consolidation zone. Rather, 24,590 is the resistance from which Nifty is about to break out. And I think one should actually look at going long on the market at current levels itself, with a stop loss, as I mentioned, 24,200. Look for a target 24,800 at least. And if that is breached, 25,000 can also be seen. Talking of stock specific, I think the big bang Reliance is something to watch out for. That will help the market cross these key resistance levels that I'm talking about. At current levels, I'll go ahead, buy Reliance Industries, look for a target of at least 1,500 on the upside, place a stop loss somewhere around 1,400 on the downside. I think this is one stock that should be bought. The second on my radar is Bharat Forge. Again, we've seen a very good strong closing on Friday's trading session. We're seeing a continuation of that. I think Bharat Forge should also be bought at current levels for a target of 1,300 on the upside, place a stop loss somewhere around 1,150 on the downside.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.